everyone, this is Elle with Dollface Boutique, and we're going to be soaping today, and we're going to be having a beach party sort of theme going on. So I will be choosing a great fragrance. This is going to be Sex on the Beach, after the famous drink, Sex on the Beach. It does smell very fruity, very much like Sex on the Beach. I will post the notes down here for you guys. And of course, this is another fragrance by indigofragrance.com. So I'm going to go ahead and start pouring my lye solution into my ingredients. I have everything in here. And one more time, I'm going to try out the heat transfer method. I did not let my lye cool down this time. So I did put my salt water, my kosher sea salt in there, and it did not melt completely. So you can see the salt particles on the bottom there. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to leave it in there. So I'm going to put my container onto the side. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. Stir until my hard oils are melted. I hope you guys can see well from where I put the camera there today. This is the last time I'm probably going to be soaping with my awkward contraption that I made there to support my current camera setup. But here we go. Look, I'm going to be trying to get these oils to go melt away. Another thing I would like to say is I am not soaping full water today. I am doing a discount because I would like for this to be nice and hard when I decide to unmold and cut it tomorrow. There are the little pieces of things and oils. I'm not going to be doing a lot of colors for this today. I picked a sort of like dark copper red sampler that I had downstairs, because the fragrance itself, as you can see, is more on the red tone. It's literally red. It's like a red orangey tone. So I'm wondering what kind of discoloration we're going to get from this. Therefore, we're going to not add too many colors. So what I'll try to do is I will go ahead and use this colorant and nothing else, and I'm going to leave 1 part natural, 1 part colorant, and then we're going to see what happens once the soap cures as far as colors, or when the fragrance goes into the soap. Heat transfer method is convenient as far as getting things dirty or not getting things dirty, but it is definitely not convenient when you're pressed for time and you need to get your stuff done. So I'm really going to have to consider this next time I make soap. Today I'm doing 2 batches, so I already pre-measured the oils. The solid oils are already inside of the other one. So today that's about all I get. I get to soap with my heat transfer, and we are going to be chit-chatting here while this melts into the batter. Gotta tell you, palm oil is the hardest one to melt. Literally, it's the worst. So, if this is worth anything, shout out to Iris for telling me about the salt into the lye water. But the problem is, my salt did not completely melt away into my lye water this time, and I didn't even cool my lye solution, so it didn't work for me very well. I'm going to consider it perhaps in the future once or twice more. This is kind of a pain in the neck to be doing. Holy crap. So here goes to all of you. This is to all of you that like the heat transfer method, not the most practical. It is if you're lazy to, like, you know, wake up on a lazy day and you're like, I really don't want to be washing stuff today. But not the very best if you're kind of in a hurry. And you know another really sad thing? My little scoop, my little tiny colorant scoop that, you know, I measure my colorants with and I get them out of the little bags and containers with, it broke. I have no idea how that happened, but right on the tippy top it just snapped in half. Okay, we're getting down to the tiny little pieces there. There's some chunks still. And really, for all I care, it doesn't really matter if this is going to set up fast or not, because at this point what I'm looking for is literally to test this fragrance here. And I'm not planning on some crazy swirls or anything insane. As a matter of fact, I might even do a in the pot swirl with this, just for the sake of seeing what happens. Promise you, I'm not lazy. Just trying to see where we're gonna get with that. Alright. So that's been stirred quite a bit. We're down to some smaller chunks here, and I want to see what's gonna happen. Kind of break them down. Still got a few of them. I don't see too many chunklets in there, but oh well. Maybe we're gonna do a stripe. Maybe we can do a little tiger stripe. It's not setting up as fast, so I'm gonna put that into my other container here. I'm gonna kind of go with a half and half situation. And I'm going to put my fragrance in right now. So we're going with Sex on the Beach by indigofragrance.com. Let's see what happens when we pour that in there. And the other half. I hope you can see what I'm doing. There. Smells fruity fruity. Tutti frutti, like an alcohol tutti frutti drink. Oh boy, yeah. I'm getting some mild discoloration right at first glance. It's kind of yellowing it a bit. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna dump a whole bunch of this in here. It's a nice color. Because it was a sampler I've had for quite a while, I figured I was going to start using some of my samplers. That's what they're for, right? So, since it's a mica, there's going to be no problem blending it in. Okay, I'm getting no acceleration whatsoever. In fact, it's actually slowing it down a bit. Okay. Yep, It's slowing trace, which is a good thing. If you ask me, I'm not upset about that. I will, however, whip it just a little more because I want it to be at a point where stripes will hold. This is very fruity. You can definitely smell the fruitiness of whatever it is that goes into that drink. Okay, I'm going to use my adaptation wooden mold for this one, which is going to be just sanitized a bit. I'm sorry for the angle here today. There you go. And here we go. That's what it looks like right now. I'm not putting any glitter on top, so stay tuned for the cutting. All right, everyone, we are gonna cut the wonderful Sex on the Beach that was made yesterday. The very top has some slightly yellow discoloration. The batter is a little sweaty on the outside. It has sort of a weird chemical process of like an old cheese smell at this point. But it's not bad. It smells amazing and fruity as far as the soap itself goes. It tried creating some soap ash at the top here, but I've been spritzing it with some rubbing alcohol, so it's been kind of saving it from happening. This is a shorter yet wider bar because it was done on my large 4.5 pound loaf mold. I'm going to go ahead and cut 3 large bars here, and we'll see exactly what we're going to get from this on the inside. So far, no major discoloration as far as the full aspect of the soap. But check that out. That is beautiful on the inside. I like the color. It turned out on sort of like a brownish color instead of a dark copper or rose. So I like it. It smells very good and very fruity. I really enjoy that. I would definitely recommend this. It was a very easy soaping fragrance, and it just smells fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Okay, these are being cut thicker due to the fact that they are, excuse me, shorter bars. They're wider, so they're more like, almost like a tall and skinny, if you put it this way. They look very beautiful, and they smell so fruity and so delicious on the inside here. And on this side, I'm going to try and cut a very thin sampler, sort of. Okay, let's see here. This is going to be a very skinny sampler, though. Provided people like this, I may reorder. It looked very good. Obviously, I did not do an in the pot swirl, and it's sort of tiger striped a little bit, but not exactly how I expected it to be. These bars are fantastic, and I can't wait for them to cure. Here's the sampler. Pretty delicious. So, if you want to know what's up and coming, go ahead and join my Facebook group, which is not a soaping group. Let me make sure that I put this very clearly. That is a group that is regarding my business and my business alone, and you can speak to me about what is up and coming as far as my openings and my products. And if you have any questions, it is Dollface Boutique Group, which is right here on Facebook. And you can also go ahead and check out my page, which is www.dollfaceboutique.us. And of course, this fragrance can be found at indigofragrance.com. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Subscribe below. The button is right there in red. Just click. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.